Welcome to the training on Move Survey Code Pro, one of the most powerful sales tool in a moving and removal industries. Let's begin to the survey app training part 1. In these sessions, we will cover how to do the survey. So first we will go to the mobile app, Move Survey Code Pro. Once we will open, here we have a plus icon. We will click on this plus icon. Here we have a customer details, survey details, origin details, destination details, move details, storage details. So first we will mention the customer details. We will select customer type, individual, corporate, agent. Once we will select individual, it will mention shipper details, middle name, last name. Once we will select corporate, we can mention here corporate company details, contact person, mobile number. Once we will select agent, we can mention the agent third party details here. So first we will select individual. Here we will select the title. Here we will write the name P-A-L-L-A-V-I. Last name K-U-M-A-R-I, Kumari. Here we will select the country code for the mobile. Here we will mention the mobile number. Now here we will mention the email ID if we know. sales@quickmovetech.com. We can mention the shipper address. If we know the company, we can mention the company details. Here we have a survey details. We will go to the survey details. Here we will mention the survey ID. Here we will select the service type, domestic moving, door-to-door export, door-to-door import, door-to-port export, local moving, storage, packing service, furnitures, interstate, intrastate service. So we will select domestic moving. Here we can select the commodity, household goods, office goods, commercial goods, automobile. Now here we have a status. Once we are doing the survey, we will click on the status as active. If it's scheduled, we can change status as scheduled. So I'll just make the status active. Here we have a survey date. Here we have a survey time. Now here we have a survey expected end time. Here we can mention any notes or descriptions. In this survey, if it's vehicles move and pets move is also there, we can include vehicles and pets move. Here we have our origin details. We can mention origin address, origin city, origin country. See, here we can mention state, zip, POD, POL. Now we will mention the destination details, origin city, origin country, state, zip, POE details we can mention here. Now if we know the move details, we will mention the move details like expected packing date from, packing date to, but these are the details as non-mandatory, loading date, ETA, ETD, estimate delivery date. In this survey, any storage information is there, that also we can mention storage start date, billing frequency, durations, and storage mode, AC or non-AC. Once we will mention all the details, we will click on this top save icon. So my survey is saved. Now we will go to the article sections. Here we have articles based on the room wise, based on the packing type, based on the mode, air, road, sea. We can add the items while clicking on this add icon. If we want to change anything in this particular items, we will click on this. We can change volume, we can change weight, we can mention dimension. If it's handyman service, we can mention handyman service. This is configuration based. We will explain you in the sessions 4. Here we can select it's a tentative item, not moving item. Any remarks, we can write it here. If it's valuable items, we can mention valuable items. If we wanted to take a pictures, we can click on this camera icon. So once we will mention all the details, we will click on this add icon. So this item will be added in the list. If we wanted to search any new items, we can search it from here. If this item is there, it will show in the list. If this item is not available, you can add on a spot by clicking on this right top plus icon. And here you can mention the dimension, breadth, and height. In centimeter also you can mention and click on this OK. If you want to change the volume CFT or CBM, you can change it. If it's valuable items, you can mention as valuable items. And if you want to take a pictures of that mobile phone, you can take a pictures by clicking on this camera icon. So once you click on this camera or gallery, you can click and take a picture of this particular item and click on this add. Now once it is added, we will go back. We can see how many items is added here. Now we will go for the service. Any additional service is there, we can add it. This is also configuration based. In the sessions 4, we will explain how we can configure. We can mention here remarks, handyman service as origin and destination. If it's required, we can mention here. Once we will mention all the details, we will click on this save icon. Now here we have a site for overview. So once we will click on this, so here total volume, total weight, total quantity. If any insurance will be there, we can mention declared amount. We can mention percentage. It will calculate the premium amount. Any customer requirements is there, we can mention here as additional packing material required. Any surveyor inputs is there, they wanted to pass to the crew members, they can write it here. Customer is particular with time. Any extra allowance will be there, we can include the extra allowance from here by clicking on this allowance. So once we will mention all the details, we will click on this save option. So now survey is done. We will click on the status as completed and save. Now we have a 3 horizontal dot here. Once we will click on this, we will take the survey summary. So here all the information is binding in the survey summary. If we wanted to include volume, weight, sort by room, we have a filter options, we can include it. So it will show all the information. If we wanted to show the images, we can click on this image icon. We can show the images. So this is survey summary. In this summary, as you can see, customer summary as well as surveyor inputs both are binding here. So once we will go back, here we have a customer summary which we are going to share to the customer. Here if you want to show the volume, weight, you can include that one. Here you have a pen icon. You can click on this pen icon and take a customer signatures. So once you take the customer signature, it will bind date, time and locations. You can configure your company letterhead and footer in this mobile app as well. Thank you all for watching this.